What's up, guys? EAG here, and just checking out this Final Fantasy VII. If you know me from when I started, you know I'm a huge Final Fantasy nerd. I've been playing this game since I was really young, in my early teens. This series, rather. And I played most all of their Final Fantasy games. Um, some of the more modern stuff I didn't care for too much. 14 was okay. The online one's pretty good. 15, I don't know if it's like 16 or whatever. I don't know if they have that yet, but didn't really. 13 didn't play. 12 didn't really. So I mean, I played from the original Final Fantasy, and I played 2 or 4. It's Japanese. I played the 6 or 3 for us. So basically, essentially for us, I played 1, 2, and 3, and then I played 7 and 8, 9, and then X and X2 Tactics was one of my favorite games. Final Fantasy Tactics is amazing. So very excited for this. I had the collector's edition on the um, remake. I have my little Party Daytona Cloud. It's in my room. I didn't think I was going to get this, but my wife managed to secure for me one of the English Korean versions. So I will get a statue, the Sephiroth statue, but I won't be able to access the in-game goodies. From what I understand, you have to have the Korean version of a PSN account to use those. So mine is an American version. But that's okay. Those aren't really game breakers. I really wanted the statue. I'm a collector. So let's talk about it. I mean, you guys excited? I mean, I am for sure. I mean, we got the clock is out. There's a clock on this website. And, it's coming out the 29th. So U.S. countdown clock, UK and EU countdown clock. Little things to know about it. They had the preload times, which were basically came and went on the 27th, like you can see, midnight. So you were able to start your downloads then. If you haven't, get your download started now. 150 gigabytes of download size, as you can see right there. It's going to take up a good bit of space. I highly recommend, if you have a PlayStation, if you get the NVMe's, get yourself a bigger one, a 1 terabyte. 2 preferably, I'd say. A 4 if you can afford it. They get kind of pricey, but everybody has a different version of what pricey is, but 4s are really nice. 2 is definitely good. I've seen a lot of problems with those though, so if you're going to upgrade those, be ready. I've seen issues where they crash randomly. It's overheating or what. Doesn't really matter what you do. You take it out. One of my nephews tried to upgrade his and it started crashing. They took it back out. Now it still crashes randomly. So who knows? If you're gonna get one of the NVMe's, make sure you're in a well ventilated area. Don't keep it stuffed inside of a tiny little area. And if you can invest in the vented sides for your PlayStation 5 also. That'll give you the best chance at optimal performance. And make sure you get the right SSD also. You need to get one that has some good read and write speeds on it. And be careful. There's a lot of companies out there that'll try to sell them cheap, and they'll have falsely, it'll give you false rates, false read and write speeds. When you actually go and test what they are, when it's actually running, they're much lower, and they're not sustainable in the PS5. They will not work. So be careful. So yeah, this, like I said, 29th, it's coming. If you know FF7, I mean, if you're playing the game, you probably know something about it. But if not, you can just know that basically this is just a remastering. This remake, the Rebirth, and whatever the next one in the trilogy will be, is going to essentially be the reimagining of a game from 27 years ago. It makes people like me pretty fucking old now. I never really considered it. I remember another time when I used to make fun of my mother for being 30, and now I'm about to turn 43, so I was playing this in my teens, and it's a great game. And Square Enix is an amazing company. Get ready for it, guys. If you haven't get it, get your order in. Even if you just get the base game, you don't need all the goodies to enjoy the game. They're cool, and the collector's thing is amazing if you can afford it, but that's a lot of money for people to buy it off, especially since scalpers get a hold of those, and then you end up having to pay like $600, $700 for them, and it really sucks. That's just that's too much money for most people. Times are rough. It's hard enough. Hard to find $700 extra to scrap together so you can get yourself a statue. Not everybody can do it. So get yourself the base level of the game. Have some fun, guys. Let me know what you think about it. Drop me some lines, DM me, whatever. Let's talk about it. Tell me what your favorite characters is. Tell me why. For me, it's kind of tough. I mean, I like Cloud. I like the guys with the big swords. Even in other RPGs, MMOs, I always play somebody with a big two-hand sword. So, as far as playable characters go, it'd be hard to beat that for me. Sid was a really amazing character in the old Final Fantasy VII, and I can't wait to finally see him be able to be playable in the new trilogy here. Which he wasn't in the first. He's not in this one. From what I understand, him and Vincent will be featured in this one in the Rebirth, but they won't be playable characters. But they will have part of the story still. So in the third one, they should be playable. However, we will be able to play as Nanakai or Red 13 in this one, which should be really cool. He was a fun character, and I think the correct way, I believe, to pronounce it is Katshi, which a lot of people say Kite Sith or Cat Sith, but it is Katshi. We'll be able to play as him also. Let's see. On some more sad news, for those of you who have followed Square Enix, Squaresoft for a long time, the legendary composer, Nobuo Uematsu. Amazing man. Amazing. Skills are just something else. He is pretty much just made the franchise all that much better. The guy is gifted. He has said that he no longer has the strength to score a full game. So we won't be seeing his. He will continue to assist and stuff, but he will never score a full game again. He said that just takes 2 to 3 years of your life and extreme focus, and he doesn't have it in him anymore. So he wants to spend the rest of his days that he has on this rock, doing some of his smaller projects and focusing on his own brand. And I 100% respect that, and I hope everyone else does too. The guy has earned it. He's done so much for us. Once again, Nobuo Uematsu, thank you so much for the bottom of my heart. And everyone else's. We love you, man. We wish you all the best. Anyhow, guys, look up the game. Let's play it. Also, check my channel out. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. If you're returning, also, I appreciate your support and thank you again. You mean so much to me, guys. Appreciate you. Give me a like, give me a sub, all that jazz. It means the world to me. Drop me some comments. I like the interaction. I will definitely be checking it every day. I get the notifications. You can click the little notification thing too if you want them, but you don't have to. I will check them and I will reply back for sure as soon as I see it, guys. You guys have an amazing night. I'll see you in FF7 Rebirth. EAG, I'm out, guys. Have a good one.